Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooks Gamer here. I hope everyone is doing okay today. We are back to Flamingo and looking at our island, which we will be expanding today, small bit at least. I am thinking also that I think the main goal of today's episode, which is episode 20 of the series, I would like, because I've been thinking about this, I would like to move the production. And let's just check something actually. So, I guess let's start by, yeah, like this. Can we? We can. But we cannot do it to the other island. Yes. Okay. So moving to the other island is not possible, but copying is. Now the reason I want to do this is because we have all of the... I was thinking to myself, I mean, it literally makes no sense to have 20 different islands where things are being produced if we have the electricity just on that island, and that's basically the idea of it. So let's do this. Let's copy this, go to this island, and let's paste it somewhere. It'll be handy if we knew where. Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, like you can see, I mean, all of it will just fit. The only thing is that we would need to blueprint it. Blueprinted and perhaps have it here. It's good, I think. Here. Yeah, I think here is good. Would you look at that? Yeah, and then basically just fix this up quickly. And so welcome to our first time lapse. I just decided to speed this up because we are dealing with something that I need to repeat over and over. As you can see, I've placed it for the first time, then the second time I went back to copy this over and place it again, just to fill the gaps. I think this is the best spot for the sugar production because sugar production is very, very important. So as you just saw, I'm just placing the items into the trade union. And once it's placed, I'm just getting all of the warehouses built. I built all the sugar fineries as well, placed the items, and yeah, that's really it. We can then delete them off of the porcelain island. Now I'm adjusting the route. It's no longer needed. I've left it for the other island, but it's no longer needed anyhow. Now I'm just adjusting the sugar cane as well because it needs to be delivered to Manola, as you can see. So that's something that needs to be sorted quickly. I've left the other one because it's slightly messy and it's just delivering them all over New World. Now over here I'm just checking out the hacienda. What's the difference between normal one and this one? For the rum, it doesn't seem to be. But that's what I was doing. Basically, I have some of the rum productions on some of the islands. To be honest, I don't know why. Because there'll be no need once they're all moved over here. So that's fine. Just dismissing the And checking the items in the research. Yes, that's all good. Now, I figured that we have to move these guys to make more space for the what's to come. So I'm just fixing up the, I believe these are the herbs. Yep. As you can see here, it's, I think it has to be moved again up further by the mountain, by the dam. But for the moment, it'll do us here, so that's okay. So just quickly fixing it up, because obviously this is something that needs to be produced all the time. We may even do it on a different island should this island run out of space, but I think we're okay. It's a massive island. Okay, fixing up the road there for the fuel. So what I decided to do here on the Toledanos is to delete the route, take the items with us, not the route, delete the sugar production and all of the other stuff. This is no longer needed here. I always thought there was something satisfying in Anno to actually delete things that you don't need and things that are kind of looking horrible. So, and then, because I was thinking about moving it or copying from the other island, but then I thought to myself, what's the point if this layout here is just the best? So I've just placed it here, as you can see, fixing it up just so the warehouses fit. Again, placing the items, making sure that we can fit as many as possible. Yeah, and I don't think we could ask for more here in this corner. Again, adjusting some of the routes because they're no longer needed on that island. I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it again. Just placing some of the fire brigades, and there you have it. Also demolished the tourists' pier. So that's sugar sorted. Let's just sort out the other thing. Chocolate was always something that I wanted to move out of here. Always. But I never did. Yeah, so fertilizer is okay. And these things. So felt. I felt like this is needed. I have a feeling that we could even do a better job with this. So, Gennaro Garibaldi, Charlotte the Chocoholic, and Ferris. So let's just get them off of here. So yeah, this makes it very, very busy with all them guys. Oh, it's not working. Interesting. But that's okay, because that's why we have this. I mean, the beach here is massive. This is literally the biggest coast. I mean, just imagine having your docklands here. It would be crazy. Okay, so this is the lowest point. Down here. Yeah, just have them. Well, no need to wait because they're here now. I'll be using them. Perfect. Let's just check the expedition.
Prime and powder.
Yeah.
Worth eating biscuit for.
Jewelry. It's fantastic if you're actually just doing the thing for the first time, for sure. The expedition.
I can teach you how it works.
Please do. So we cannot delay. We need to move the chocolate thing. So yeah, let's just move it, I guess. Maybe let's take it with the whole. We don't need a hospital, but that's okay. Right. Well then, it would make sense to have it next to chocolate, wouldn't it? Next to sugar, I mean. Here. Just needs this. Ah, not bad. I guess. And welcome to the time lapse number 2 of this playthrough. This is for the chocolate this time. As you can see, I believe that we can fit many more of the factories. So I'm adjusting it as we see, and fitting as many as possible. It was actually very easy for this particular corner because we have a lot of space here, so that was fine. Yeah, and I was happy that we were able to fit this many into that space. With the trade union and the items that I'm now getting, the Gennaro Garibaldi, Charlotte the Chocoholic, and the Ferris, I think we're getting an amazing output out of all of these. And the fact that we were able to fit another few, I really don't think that we'll need more. If we do, there is a space here to the left that we'll be able to utilize should we ever need more chocolate. More than likely, yes, because chocolate is something that's kind of needed, but we'll see. Again, adjusting the cocoa roots. This is now the only island that actually will require it once I delete them. Yeah, you can see now I'm checking the sugar. So the sugar cane is lacking behind, but we're overproducing the sugar. So now I've deleted all of the other sugar from different islands. Well, from Toledanos anyhow, and fixed up the other things. Yeah, the cocoa is being produced here, so that island needs to be added into the equation. Yeah, perfect. That's what's happened here. And now I'm checking the chocolate, and the chocolate is being produced in other islands in the old world, so I'm just turning them off. You can see now as well that yes, I haven't deleted this, so I'll have to go back, but it's still producing it fine. Yeah, it's still producing it fine because it was 143 and 140 is what we require. So I'm adjusting the routes obviously because they have changed now, so this needs to be sorted out. It makes it much cleaner instead of gathering the items from 2 different islands. So the space reduced on this island sharply, but that's okay. It's just because we've lost attractiveness by moving those chocolate factories, because they're adding 8 per each because of the Gennaro item. So I'm just adding additional piers. Obviously this island will be very, very busy. Again, dismissing our captain. And tidying up this space here and removing the buildings we no longer need. I just realized that I would like to construct the actual platform, or whatever that's called, for the airships. But there isn't a good spot for it just yet. Right, so this is the next thing that we are moving. The chewing gums and the ethanol. So the stadium needs to be moved. To be honest, we don't really need it here. But I've decided to just have it for the time being. This is working out very well for us. Okay, so the balls are being produced. Yeah, caoutchouc is the bane of this. I think I want to squeeze them here. I think this is a good corner.
We are out of room.
This would probably need to be moved. I feel like over here. Let's just leave it that way for a moment. It's just because should we need, and we probably will, go up this way with the farms, this is where this needs to be. Right, back to here we go. And let's just grab those. Yeah, looks good. Again, I'm trying to be as efficient as possible with the ethanol and the chewing gums. The gums, I think, will need to be expanded and have a separate production, because we have 3 factories here, but that just simply may not be enough for the investors. Now, for the moment, I think we're still okay. I actually have not checked the production for the chewing gums for quite some time, but that's okay. I mean, it's for the moment it's okay. As you can see, I'm just adjusting I didn't make it before the train came, so that was funny. And then I am adding the good old fire stations, dismissing the captain, Hook, or whoever he is, and deleted the trade union. Again, the items, I wasn't quite sure what items exactly should be placed here, because I did not check the trade union before I deleted it, what items. So what I did is I was reading for quite some time to figure out what actually items should be placed here, and then I realized that why won't I just check and you know, the usual overview panel where you can actually check what items cover what. So here you have me actually doing this, because I was wondering how come the ethanol has only 2 items. No, it only has 2 because I don't have the other thing because I didn't make it. I'm just deleting this off of porcelain, fixing up the roads, and making sure this looks slightly cleaner. Now, I'm just looking up what else, and the power station can go also. Off to Crown Falls we go.
Nice day for it.
Noise day. Let's just load up the items here for the ships. Our man and the girl onto the platform, and then fill up the propellers.
It's through donations like this.
We can get rid of these ones. Yeah, they're not needed.
You're flourishing.
I am. You got that one right.
New orders? How thrilling. A renowned person.
And we have... Oh, look at this. Captain Felicity Phoenix back from the grave. That's funny. I was just about to say the 600 influence. That's nice. That's nice to have. And we've amassed quite a few items, so that's good to see. We can put them over here for later. And I think we have a free ship here. Yeah, perfect. Let's give him an item. And he can wait. I think we'll need a few other ships, so let's just build a couple, maybe 6. Yeah, that looks good. So I think the best thing to do here would be to get the other guys that are delivering the building materials, have them stop in Manola for drop off basically, because we're constructing a lot of buildings over there. So it just makes sense. Perfect. Otherwise we'll be waiting and waiting.
Loot doesn't indeed taste half as bad as they say.
Now let's take a look at the newspaper. I really don't understand why Manola needs a market. Maybe that was from before we've deleted the houses, or maybe some sort of a bug. But that's okay. I don't understand what's the mission follow-up about, but that's okay.
Strange display of
As long as we're not getting the negative publicity, I guess, for the tourists, that's all we care about. So let's just see if we can build these guys. Yeah. So this is what I was talking about. We do need building materials. Now cinnamon here, corn and wood is needed. So let's have a look at the routes again. And yeah, what we're doing is that we're delivering them to porcelain first, it seems. No, La Isla and then porcelain. La Isla has rum, porcelain had the ethanol, which needs it basically. So I think what we need to do is to reverse this. But before we do this, yeah, let's reverse it. So Manola needs to be the first one to get it in the New World, and then from there Laruva, because Laruva has, for the moment, it has the cigars production, and then porcelain isn't really needed, I think. There is nothing here, I believe, that... Yeah, this celluloids don't need it. Let's just check to be sure. Yep, porcelain. Yep, there's no wood needed here at all. So that's great. So I can go off the list. Let's just check Toledanos. Here, I think we need it for rum. Yes, so small bit is required, but we're producing it, so we're fine. Yeah, we're producing 9 rum. Okay. Just with the one hacienda thing here. And that's everything. Nothing else consumes it. By the looks of things. Yeah. Those would need to be sorted out, but that's okay. Yeah, we've won as well over here. So that supplies the wood for this island. And then there is a wood delivered here to Corpinas. Corpinas has the rum production, so that explains it. So let's remove porcelain. I think that's okay. Yeah, let's leave it the way it is for now. Because Corpinas need it for rum until we move it. Yeah, there's this one here as well, so that's okay. Just in case we should have it. It's better to have more than not have it at all. And that ship is just here. And we're not delivering anymore. So that's fine, that's wood sorted for the moment. This island has its own little production for its own little rum. This island, as I was saying, cigars, so it needs timber, but there's also additional timber being delivered to this island. But wood here is necessary. But once we move it to Manola, we won't need the timber here at all. And these things can be delivered. They can be moved over to Manola as well at some point. Yeah, so it'll be good to have it. So those two productions, I can't wait to actually have them moved. So let's take a look at the cinnamon, as we were saying before. So cinnamon is being exported, so we need to create a trade route for the New World. And there are 2 islands, I believe. So let's get the Lalibela to Manola. I'm just checking. I just want to check here. Yes, okay. So it looks like 3 islands, though. That's interesting. So 3 islands we have with cinnamon that's being produced. Corpinas, Porcelain, and Palma. So let's add that. And have them go into Manola. I want to do it this way, so I'm not worried that, let's say, it just empties one island and then not picking up on the other, etc. And yeah, let's just drop them off at Manola. Perfect. Yeah, looks good. 1 for the moment. We always can add more. Yeah, there's plenty cinnamon being produced, so that's fantastic. But looking, we don't seem to be producing it on Palma. Let's see. Oh yes, I remember. Palma used to have them. I just made some sort of adjustment before, and it only has camphor wax. So let's just remove it. There you go.
Genius.
Perfect. Now that's worked out. Perfect. So these guys now will be getting wood and some corn. Now let's just take a look at corn though. Looking at corn. Yeah, it's kind of being dropped all over, isn't it? I think the best thing to do would be to reverse this, perhaps. Yeah, this is a bit of a mess. Now, again, this island does not need any corn by the looks of things. Now, let's just check. It has one. Yeah, it needs one. Okay. This is probably for the farms, which we've over here. Yeah, for the silos and things. Yeah. So one, I mean, this is not as important. So I think what we do is we'll reverse the way everything is being delivered. Yeah, that'll be the best thing. But because I think we have productions, small farms here and there, I think the best thing to do would be to have either move all of the alpacas to Manola, if possible, if we still have space, or just leave them where they are with haciendas and just deliver corn. But let's see how we go. I think for the moment, let's just have Manola receiving all of the corn because it has all of the production, and then have the corn being delivered to all of the other islands afterwards. Now, why are we adding flamingo? I don't think we're producing any. Yeah, there's no need for corn here at all. And we won't be producing anything on this island, so there is no need. So let's remove flamingo from that. Yeah. Perfect. And I think there are other islands. Yeah, best to check what other islands. Otherwise we'll be back and forth. Okay, so Crepinas, yeah, it needs it. There probably is one alpaca. La Isla needs it. La Ruva needs it. Manola obviously has it all, 168. Narrow Bridge, nothing there. Palma needs it, small bit. Porcelain, Prosperity, and Toledanos. Okay. So, Narrow Bridge, Flamingo, and La Ruva don't need it. Oh no, La Ruva does. Okay. It's only two. Only two out of all of the islands. But I think...
Seductive charts bury my desk.
I think it may be, but let's take a look. So if we... move this up here. Yeah, so it goes to La Ruva, the second. Yeah, La Ruva needs to go up. Perfect. Then let's go
We're
to
in the presence of a virtuoso.
Palma isn't needing it, I think. But let's see. Toledanos should be moved, or is it Corpinas? Yeah, as the first. then Toledanos, then porcelain. Then I think I want to go to Narrow Bridge because this is an empty island and something that we will more than likely develop at some point. So let's just add it in. Let's just move it up. There's no hassle dropping it off basically. We've 7 ships delivering corn anyway, so we'll be fine. Yeah. And La Isla gets it last. I think that works out. It's much more cleaner looking also. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Perfect, so let's accept it. Fantastic. Right, so that was our wood, cinnamon and corn covered. Let's just build these guys. We've spare wood and upgrade them also. Perfect. Working out. Oh, and we forgot to build them. But cinnamon is common, it'll be okay. There's no panic. Now, let's take a look at Laruva here. And yeah, this is something that I would like to move at some point. All these production buildings. I actually can't wait to do this. So let's take a look at, yes, our caoutchouc. Caoutchouc is, yes, okay. We're delivering it down here where we no longer need it. So we have to adjust this. So let's get rid of that. Perfect. Now it only goes to Manola. And there you go. And that's the only caoutchouc that's needed in the new world. So that's perfect. Perfect, so that's caoutchouc sorted as well. And let's take a look at moving these buildings. I think these buildings are working for this particular spot here. But they are not going to work because of the track and everything, but they're not going to work in our spot. But that's okay. Let's grab them anyhow, and we'll adjust them as we go on Manola. Yeah, let's just place it in a blueprint mode as much as best as possible without losing too many buildings. Yeah, that looks good. Let's just move these buildings. So as you can see here, I'm just removing some of the, obviously the track and everything, but I need to remove some of the road because these additions to the platform, they need to be actually adjacent to the platform itself. So I found it quite difficult, and I wanted to keep the fire station next to the dam. I don't know if the dam will ever go on fire, but it kind of makes sense to me because it's a power station. But yeah, I think this works the way I have it laid out now. So I am just adjusting obviously the buildings themselves to fit as many as possible as usual. I've realized that this building, or maybe the way we have it laid out, because we're restricted by the mountain, we're kind of losing a bit, and the river on the other side, we're kind of losing a bit here. There's a kind of a big chunk inside. But still, it kind of works out. Obviously, still items to come and things like that, so it's going to work out quite well, I feel. So that's not going to be a problem. Again, just roads, laying it out. I think also because the platform can be used as a warehouse, so that's not a big deal. The warehouses can also be added. Again, I'm just checking, so only 2 items covering the celluloids. We only have 1 here. So the Salvador, we're additionally at 100% of the production. Now we are, we just bought a ship here to buy the items. So I'm just looking for Salvador because he's not an easy one, but we're actually quite lucky. I think only a couple of times I had to re-roll and I was able to get him. And that's it. I'm just re-rolling here just to get an item to get the ship faster, but that's okay. Fine, so we just built everything now, and yeah, let's load up the items onto the trade union. This cannot be covered. I wish I was able to fit it, but no, it just won't go. But that's okay. It'll have at least electricity. It kind of feels like maybe, but no, it's not gonna work. Perfect. So let's not forget the good old stations, and yeah, I think we're fine. We just need a couple of more of the warehouses here. What's this? A fountain? Oh no. Oh yeah, something. A statue or something. Let's get maybe a couple of these guys. Maybe not. Oh no, yeah, we'll fit another one here because of the double road. So let's move this guy here and let's delete this bit. Perfect. Look at that. Just fill the gaps. Yeah, looks good. So we've done it yet again. And again, we may not have enough warehouses on this side of the production. Yeah, let's place this guy here. 3 fire station. Yeah. You never know. They're high production buildings and stuff, so that's fine. So, I wanted to say coconut cotton and camphor wax will be needed here. So let's take a look at that. The first thing would be cotton. Now we're delivering it from Toledanos to Corpinas to Port Saline, so it needs to go Corpinas to Manola. Corpinas is the only place where we are producing cotton. We may not have enough anymore. So that's something that we'll need to adjust. Now everything else is being exported by the looks of things for cotton. I wish actually the hacienda provided cotton farm, but it doesn't. I mean, who needs potatoes here? So we can delete all of the warehouses. Well, most of them. Yeah, that's fine. And then let's get rid of the roads as well. They're not needed. Perfect. Looks good. So much better. Feels better. Let's move this guy here. Yeah, looks fine. Looks well. Those chapels now. So we have 640 attractiveness. There's this item here that provides attractiveness for chapels. Now I've placed it here for the hacienda. We no longer need it, and the chapels can go. In fact, I think we can delete everything. And these guys.
Your city has grown more.
And let's take a look. Oh yeah, 17. Yeah, perfect. 717. This can also go. 628. Lovely. Couldn't have it better.
You should go sit in the shed, boss.
So I felt like that was needed. That's at some point will move as well. Okay, let's build these guys and maybe it's a massive coastline.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Oh yeah, there you go. Another ship in Crown Falls. Ship item. Let's take a look at the Captain Hook. Yeah, medicine's fine. Or maybe crafting. Okay, off you go. Fine, so everything is here. Let's just load up that guy. Oh, where is that guy? Oh, the ship is here.
This city is a magnet.
Get rid of this item. Now this guy is up here. Perfect. Yeah, Salvador. We were able to buy 2 of him. So that's fantastic. That's going to be some output. Now, camphor wax. We still have to take a look at. Ah, yes. We're only exporting it. There is no route here in the New World. So let's create one. Yeah, no, there isn't. Take a look at the New World here, and who is it gonna be? Sea Sponge 3. Perfect. So I think it's Porcelain, Palma, and that's it. There's no other camphor wax islands. Perfect. And yeah, add it here as well. And unload it. New World, camphor wax. I always check to make sure I haven't misspelled it and things like that. No, I haven't. Perfect, and this ship now is free, so can get items. So let's load it up onto the platform. From Bright Sands, these guys can go. This is all for orchards, so we'll leave it for the other islands that'll be needing it. So Crown Falls. Oh yeah, she's here. And let's get these guys. Perfect. Now maybe there is. No, there isn't. Yeah, there isn't. Well, that's fine. We get plenty of these guys, but we don't seem to get any ship items on that island. Crown Falls, I think, is the only one. I wonder what influences that. I mean, what islands? Why some islands get production items, the other items seem to get kind of more ship-related items. Upgrading away. So we're just waiting for that item to come through. The chocolates being produced. I think we need more ships for cocoa. Or is it okay for the moment? I mean, look at the amount of ships. We have literally 10, 11 ships at once. But we can delete some of these because this island gets less and less busier. So it'll look kind of more apart, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. They're kind of just dropping things off and moving along. There isn't much of picking up things, etc. Here anymore. Oh, we need felt for Flamingo. It's a right mess here. It's actually so messy. Yeah. Oh, what's going on here at all? I mean, why? Yeah, no, let's leave it. I don't understand why we're delivering felt to all of the islands. That's fine. That's something for some other time. Right, so the items should be here now. So let's snatch them. Okay. And oh no. Oh, I can't get it back now. Oh, I've clicked the wrong thing. I was meaning to click the propeller. Yeah, she can't go back. That's kind of silly that you can't cancel the item after you load it onto the thing and it's loading. I mean, why are they having... Why the items need to load in the first place? We're getting some crappy items from the pier. That's why I've deleted it, actually. Oh, yeah, she's coming. We need to wait. She's doing her makeup. Yeah. It's loading and loading and loading. Okay. Let's not make this mistake again. Perfect. Let's put her on. And that is another ship that we can get onto the camphor wax. Perfect. Is it... It's hard to see where it is. Oh yeah, it's there. Perfect. Adventure. And yeah. There you have it. Adventure now is on camphor wax. Lovely. I think when it comes to camphor wax, yeah, it's increasing greatly and it has a minimum stock. I don't think we'll need this to be minimum, but let's just keep it just in case. And the felts and things like that, that's something that can be moved later on. For the moment, let's just leave them be here. Yeah, so that's camphor wax sorted. We may need another third one, but for the moment, let's just leave it how it goes. And let's take a look at ethanol, if I was unable to spell this. There it is. And we can actually... There's no ethanol on that island, so we can stop this. So let's just delete the entire route. Perfect. Now ethanol can be adjusted on other islands. Yeah, as you can see, it's being taken from porcelain. So let's go to Manola. Move it up. Ethanol. Perfect. And that's for the Cape Trelawney. And let's take a look at the old world. Again, let's add Manola. Ethanol. Perfect. Now that's working out well for us. And take a look at the celluloids, because again we've made a lot of adjustments. So no longer needed for the to be delivered from porcelain. And that's a route for... It's not being produced just yet, obviously, but it will in any moment. So we can just do it. As you can see, there's no island that have it anyhow, so makes no difference. And let's get that one going as well. This may actually impact other things, so I want to do it as soon as possible. So therefore, I think we need another camphor wax. But let's see how it goes. Perfect.
All hands at the ready.
So that's working well for us. We may need another celluloid ship now when I think of it, because I think it's supplying like 4 islands or something. So in the new world. Oh, old world I meant. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with the progress. A lot was done. Let's just upgrade these. A lot of routes have been, I guess, redone. A lot of the production. So we've entire chocolate, entire sugar, celluloids, ethanol, chewing gums. There's a lot more to come as well. Obviously, we've freed up a lot of different routes as well. This one can go to the cocoa because it's lacking. So let's put it on over. Perfect. Yeah. It's I feel like I don't understand why this one says that it can be unloaded. I mean, because the storage is full. So that's quite strange. Maybe it thinks that it's unloading it onto porcelain and that's what's full. Hard to know. But that's okay. I mean, there's plenty storage in Manola. We have to actually upgrade it, maybe with some of the hacienda buildings. But that's for another day. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in, okay? I hope you enjoyed the episodes. Take care and stay hooked.